It's something that I'm passionate about, and always I'm looking for something new. And today we will find out many interesting things. And first of all, let me announce you some rules. First of all, during this session, I would like to keep your cameras on but microphones off. If you would like to say something, you know that it is possible for you to use some tools in the bar, which can, with the help of which you can unmute yourself, or you can, of course, use your chat box in order to write something. Well, next, what I would like you to do, to be active. Don't be shy. Never mind in your English. I also make mistake. Everyone who is not native speaker, even those who are native speakers, they make mistakes. It's natural, normal. You shouldn't pay any attention to it. Just share your ideas, express your points of view. And one more thing, during all session, I would like you to react on something you agree or disagree. Do you know that you have the tab with emojis on your bottom middle place on your screen? Do you know it? You have emojis there, smiley face in your Google Meet screen. Yes, you know that. Perfect. Yes. If you would like to react on something, use your reaction. If you support something, you should use thumb up. If you disagree, thumb down. If you would like to show your happiness. Now, what we are going to find out today. First of all, I would like to share with you about the peculiarities what internet software are and how they can be used in teaching and learning process. Also, I will share with you some more information about Google Apps, and not only Google Apps, but apps other for English language learning or any other foreign language as well. But we are talking about English. That is why my information will be connected with it. So, hello, other people. Next, we will practice a little bit in using apps, and some of them will be well known for you, but I will show you how it is possible exactly used for English learning. Some of them maybe will be new for you. I don't know. We will find out. Well, and something I would like to start with, a kind of discussion. The first question for you: how do you feel about using technology in class? You can say it orally or use emojis. Okay. Okay, so positive reaction. Yes, you are welcome, Irina.
Okay, I'm glad to use and see technology in classroom because children, they hard to be interested in something, and some tools, apps can help not only to demonstrate materials, but to get feedback, to get some marks, and we can see the emotions. But I'm glad to see and use technology in class.
Thank you for your opinion. Maxim, you want it or you don't want anymore? Yeah, technology is something that can make our class more interactive. And the next question, now use only images. Do you think it is that it is good to use the technology for English learning? Okay, positive. Should it be used every lesson? Okay. Okay. Interesting. And should it be used only in the online lesson? Oh, great. Yeah, perfect. Let's come back to the previous question because you adopted. So, should it be used every lesson? And the word is not just the exact answer. Why you are into minds? Yes, you are welcome, Ludmila.
Good morning. So I think we can use some technical tools every lesson because we will have at least 5 minutes for doing it. For example, we can show some presentation on our screen. For example, for practicing our phonetics, it would be a little bit easier when the students are listening to us and they can also read what we are speaking about or something like that. That's why I think that, yeah, we must use such tools every lesson. So at least a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so speaking about technology at every lesson, it's my point of view. You can have your own, of course. It should be, and it doesn't matter if it is online lesson or a physical lesson. We can use technologies, and you know that the big problem in school that. That authority don't want to use mobile phone. I mean, learners shouldn't use mobile phones. But frankly, we can change mobile phone from the thing that can distract attention of our learners into some device which can, or gadget, better to say, which can accumulate the attention of our learners during doing very different activities, not only, by the way, something that you have invented beforehand with the help of different technology. Even something that is given in your textbook can be suggested to your learners as the interactive activity with the help of different tools, software, or resources. Well, and next, I would like you to try. Do you know how to use QR codes? Yes? Oh, it's perfect. So first activity that I would like you to suggest is to take part in interaction. I should open the voting because I need to... Okay, write 3 words. You have to write 3 words that are associated with digital technology. You have the link and QR code. Now I'm opening my presentation of Menti. Have you ever used Mentimeter as participant or as the... No? Not yet. Oh, it's a great tool. You will try it now, and I will show a little bit this tool later. But for now, just try yourself. Vladilena, yes?
I have a question. We need to make something right now, but what to do?
Okay, give me a second to open it in my computer and to show you the other tab. You have to think about 3 words which can which you can associate with digital technology. When you think about digital technology, first 3 words which comes to your mind. And you should, with the help of QR code, you have 3 fields there, and you can write these 3 words and they will appear. Those who couldn't use at once, oh, I have the first participant, yes. Don't forget to click submit after you will type the words. Click submit and they will at once appear in my screen and in your screen as well. So I'll give you 2-3 minutes. Well, while you are working, I will tell you a little bit about this tool, this software resource, online resource, which is called Mentimeter. You can see the link on your top of the screen, www.menti.com. If you use this if you use this link, you can open the software and you have the possibility to create your own profile in this software. And what you can do with the help of it, a lot of things. For example, word cloud, something that I suggest you now. I will show one more activity a little bit later with the help of this tool. One more thing that is possible to do is ranking the scales, open question answers when you give the answer, and different word clouds can be, not word clouds, but spaces for sharing ideas you can suggest your learners. This is the very great thing for brainstorming. I mean, when we start something, we can, by the way, to review many things. I will not tell you all possible activities because this is my aim, you to come to this decision. That is why for now you see that it's possible. 4 people have already 5 have already add your answers. So, and what we've got. So interesting, internet, telephone, okay, interactive, modern, well, information, new, yes, okay, programs, future, of course, future, useful, great, devices, super, electronic tool, perfect, okay, it's great. It's great. Thank you very much for sharing. You can still do it. While you are doing it, I will switch my presentation again. You know, when you are working with technologies, with different gadgets, especially when you have a very important event like I have now with you, I always use 2 gadgets, my notebook and my smartphone. It's important because I should see what you see. And it helps me a lot when I let some students to come in, and it can be useful for you as well. So pay attention to this. It's also some hint to use when you work with technologies. Technology are very difficult because they can work or cannot work, and it can be a little bit problem. And when it is very important, it can be not very good. Yesterday, I had my lecture with my students, and the electricity just locked down. And at that moment, I had one more computer and a notebook, and I could work with it. So thanks to gadgets, I can switch over the other gadget. Well, and now I see the final result, and the next, what I would like you to do, I will show you again my slide and explain the next activity. I would like to show you the other thing which you could do with Mentimeter. the link is the same. Do not change the link. I just will change the slide, and you will have the other task. So you see in my screen that I have suggested you many software tools: Google Documents, Google Presentations, Jamboard, Google Classroom, Moodle, Breakout Rooms, Google Forms, Gmail or other emails, Google Translator or other online translators, and artificial intelligence software. If you use the link, again, I will show you here, QR code, you will be sent to the page where the different fields will be given, and you should place these software tools in order of their usage by you. So those that you use more often, you will place on the first places, and those which you use less often or even do not use at all, you will place them in the end. So choose it, and then don't forget to click submit. Yes, Vladlena?
I have a question. We need to place these tools when we are using them during the lessons or in general?
In general.
Okay.
For learning purposes, but not only during the lesson. In general, for learning and teaching, but not only during the lesson.
Okay, thank you.
So I planned 10 minutes, maybe 10 will be long, I don't know. So just do it. I have 3 people who have already coped. This tool is great for giving opinion, for asking different questions, like now we just give our opinion of rating. Yeah, so, and it's also takes not a lot time to do, and if you have several classes with the same topic, you can create one tool and suggest them to work with it. They can easily do it during online lesson or during offline lesson as well, if you have at least one computer or notebook in your classroom and with the internet connection, of course, and your learners have the smartphones with internet connection as well. You can suggest them to take part easily. You can at once show the result, like now I show you the result here. It seems to me that I can do like this and make it more convenient to see the results. And it's interactive. Why not to try? And by the way, it is possible for English lesson even more often that you can think for the first time, and it is possible to use for different activities. For what activities? We will find out a little bit later. So 7-8 people have already voted. So Google Document, it's our first place. Of course, it's because majority of activities we can do with the help of this software of it is app of Google company. Second, Google Classroom. Oh, well done. By the way, what about Moodle? Moodle on the 10th place. What is your platform at university? At your university, what platform do you use?
Google Classroom.
Oh, great. I like it very much, frankly speaking, because our university uses Moodle, and but it is not forbidden for us to use other platforms, and I have chosen this platform, Google Classroom. I consider it the most convenient platform. Of course, I have acquainted with some different like Edmodo, some Teams also, but it seems to me that Google Classroom is the most convenient, especially for distance learning, because it is not only the place for storage, but the place for interaction as well. So Google presentation, perfect. Gmail, of course. Google Forms, not so often, but still 5th place, great. Google Translator, other online translators, great thing, yeah. Breakout rooms, artificial intelligence software. Have you already tried GPT chat? No, yet? Yes? Yes, the day before yesterday, I have tried. It's just perfect thing, but be careful with it, because you should check it. And frankly speaking, if you work, for example, in group to create one project, it's a good way to find some information. But if you should prepare the information and somebody can prepare the same information, and it's also a kind of cheating, and so be careful. Better to create something from yourself, but if it is possible to use like for getting knowledge or information, it's perfect, of course. Breakout rooms, we will try it today as well. Jamboard, not often. I like Jamboard very much. I will show you in the end how it is possible to use it. And Moodle. Okay, Moodle, the 10th place. Well, Vladlena, you reacted in some interesting way. Yeah, what does it mean?
What is it? So this Jamboard, I don't know what is it, and also Moodle. So, and no idea.
Jamboard, this is online board, just blackboard or whiteboard, but online. I will show you this tool today. It's the best thing that I have ever used during online lesson, because when we are teaching, we need something to write, and like showing some notes here, it's not very convenient. And this Jamboard is something that is great and can be used even during a traditional lesson. Okay, so we move on, and we move on to the next activity. This activity is about Mentimeter, about this tool that I have already showed you, but with the help of other tool. This tool is called Padlet. Frankly speaking, I don't even know if it is Padlet or Padlet. Nevertheless, there is no, I haven't checked, frankly. Okay, let me in someone more. You have QR code here. Join this wall and you will see the wall. I should switch my tab in order to show you how to work with it. So now just pay attention to my screen, what I'm showing. Well, here we have the task. Write your answers below. And we have different questions. Now you will work only with the first one, only the first, this one. You see my mouse, I'm moving it. So, yes, Vladlena?
Could you share with us the link of this Padlet?
Yes, now I will do it. I will explain how to work, and at once will share the link with you. So what activities are possible to do in Mentimeter? Activities means what is possible, for what is it possible to use Mentimeter during the lesson or beyond the lesson, but while learning or teaching English. In order to to add your post, you should click on this plus. If you click, there will be a tab. Here you should type something, I mean your answer, and after typing it, you can, by the way, change the color. Here I have white color, you can choose the other color and click submit, and then it appears. First of all, write your answer, then read the answers of other participants and click on the hearts in order to vote that you like them or not. If you would like to leave comment, you can also click here and write supportive something there. So now I am sharing the link with you. I will use our chat box. The words you see that modern tools are possible to use with the help of links and QR codes. I have already showed you QR, but I had to switch it on the other tab. So have you found the link? Okay, great, perfect. So I'll give you 5 minutes to think about, to write your answers, then 5 minutes on reading the others' answers and vote for supporting or commend them. So you have 10 minutes. If any questions, don't be shy, ask me. So don't be in a hurry. No second question. Second question will be a little bit later. We are working only with the first question. And okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Do not answer other questions. Don't be in a hurry. Just the first question. What activities are possible to do? Only this one. What is interesting with this tool, you can suggest these many questions in order to interact and practice writing activities for our learners, and also to reflect on some information. What is great thing here, if you click on this button, there will be the other tab, and you can suggest your learners to see the results. So we see that it is possible to use for communicative situations or oral speech, learning new words, so use of Mentimeter, creating a word cloud, creating a vote, creating mind maps. Perfect. And even picture you added. So it seems to me that somebody have already known how to work with it. Next, vocabulary, learning vocabulary in majority cases. Also some grammar is possible. And to check mood, it's something like emotions. Perfect. Yes. If again, it is possible for you to create your own profile in this software, and there is a limitation. If you use it free, for free, with no charge, so you have the possibility to have only 5 such boards in your profile. If you need more, you should delete one board in order to create the other. It's not convenient, but it's free. So that is why you should take into consideration that not very comfortable approach, but nevertheless it's enough for me to use it for my students, and it helps me a lot. Well, let's continue. One more thing that I would like to show you is Google Documents, and this is the most widely used by you app among Google apps, and in majority cases you use it or you will discuss it in groups. Now you will work in groups. I split you for breakout groups, and you will have 10 minutes. But before splitting, I would like you to use the QR code or the link to join Google document. Okay. If you join it, you will see this document. Should I share the link with you or QR code? Maybe it seems to me that I should, yes?
You can. It would be good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, it's easier because I'm always switching over my tabs, and it is not enough time for you to join with the help of QR code. By the way, do you know how to create QR code to any document or any tool that you would like to share with your students? No? Yes? Should I show you?
It would be good. Thank you.
Yeah. You see here you see it? Yes, my mouse. No, oh, not yet. Okay, I have to show all my screen. Give me a second. Well, here in the line where the email, where the address you type here, yeah, you can have such sign. Поділитися цією сторінкою, I have Ukrainian variant of it. If you click, you will have two different options, and one of the option you can create QR code. And I just do this, and can download it into my computer. So easy, and you can do it with the everything which has this link. Okay. Yes, Ladilena.
I have a question. Is it just possible for creating QR codes for Google Documents or for some other internet sites also?
It seems to me that it's possible for everything, especially if we are talking about different software. I'm not quite sure if sites, but for some apps which could be used for different purposes, it's possible. I mean, presentation, I mean, different games, different tool software that could be used. All of them have this sign. If they have this sign, they have this option.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I should now again change my screen, because you know that it is not very convenient to share all your screen, because from time to time there can be notifications from other messengers, and you know there are some things when they are private and you don't want to share this private information with your learners. That is why I would strongly recommend you to share in Google Meet not all your screen but tabs. I mean that you should download all the information, all the materials you would like to work with during your lesson with your learners on your Google Drive, Google Drive, and use Google Drive as the possibility to open different tabs and switch over those tabs. You should just open all the necessary tabs before the lesson, and it is very easy then to not to waste time on changing different windows during the lesson. Okay. So do not type anything. You have joined, and now what you should do? You will work in two groups. You have the same questions. You have to discuss these questions in your groups and type here in the line below your answer to this question. Is the task clear for you? Yes? Irina?
Yes. How should we make a group?
It's my task to create groups for you. Just give me a second. Well, two groups. You will have 10 minutes, or maybe 7, because I need more time. 7 minutes for you. So, and okay. You can join your group, please. You will see notification now, and just click in order to join your new group. All together, but I mean simultaneously and all together, but in different ways. You can create many things with the help of Google Document, but frankly speaking, for what I like Google Document, that every changes are saved automatically, and you shouldn't be worried about that something can disappear at one moment when you didn't save it at the very definite moment. And one more thing, that for what I like Google Documents, when you work in Google Classroom and you suggest your learner such activity like writing, you can at once open the file in Google Document and check it. And what is more convenient for me, to leave feedback at once below their work. But frankly, when we are talking about writing at school, Google Document is not very good, because it can underline wrong words, and we cannot be sure if our learners really know how to write the words, especially spelling. And for these purposes, it is much more easier to use Kami. I will show you this resource. It's very useful for me, and it can be helpful for you as well in future when you check the learners' assignments. Well, thank you for sharing. I would like to pay attention to the last question here. For what activities it is possible to do, to use Google Documents? For writing, perfect, yes. Creating tables or tasks, yes. Adding some photos, pictures, and matching, by the way, great thing for matching. Sharing some links, yes. Presenting new information, and you can suggest even the text which you have in your PDF book, textbook. You can open the PDF book or part of it. You can cut the page and open it with the help of Google Document and suggest interactive activity, not just read, finding the text. They can do it at once in Google Document, highlight something or change or add or fill in the gap. It's perfect thing in order to interact and use it like technology. Okay, also test knowledge, agree with you. So thank you very much. We move on, and we move on to the next activity. And this, not activity, it's just, I would like to share with you some tools. There is no time to show every of them, but Story Jumper, it's very interesting. It's for creating projects. It's like online book, and it is very interactive, especially good for creating projects for young learners and for pre-intermediate learners. Then learning apps, just perfect for interactive activities of any type. Grammar, vocabulary, anything can be used and practiced with the help. By the way, we will try it. Kahoot, it seems to me that you have heard about it. Yes, vote please, using emojis, vote. Do you know what is Kahoot? Yeah. Okay. You also can create profiles there and use it in your work as well. Very close to Kahoot is Quizlet and Kami. I would strongly recommend you to download this app in your Google browser, because it works with Google browser, and it is possible to annotate any file. You can use different tools. Again, there is no time. If I have some time in the end, I will show you definitely. If not, just you can find tutorials on the internet and see how it works. It's good for checking some pictures. I mean, when you gave the task to your learners to write something in their copybooks, and they take photo of these tasks and upload these photos to Google Classroom, how to check it. But with the help of Kami, you can do it definitely. Okay, and now let's try a little bit to play. You have a QR code here, and the link is also given. I will share the link with you in the chat box for those who cannot use scanner. What you should do, you will open the window with 4 different sectors. Green sector platform, pink messenger, yellow online tools, and blue apps. And you should move with the help of hand, move these icons into the right sector. After doing it, click please on this button, blue button on your right bottom corner. and check how close you were to the correct variant. So I'll give you 3 minutes, 5, up to 5, okay? It is possible to do even in a minute, yeah? It's very easy. Yeah, I mean that very often we spend more time on joining it and much more time on creating. Believe me that everything that you suggest your learners in 5 minutes will take half an hour or even an hour for you to create it for them. But again and again, if you have your profiles in all these software resources, you can easily use it again and again, and no need to invent something more. For example, this activity I suggested for my learners from previous course, PhD course, and just I suggested it for you because I have it. Why not to use it for you as well, because it is suitable for me to present it like this. So what for this app is useful. By the way, many teachers like WordWall, one more very close to it, WordWall. You can look at on the internet and check the possibility of this app as well. There is a tutorial for using a learning app in their site. You can see how to create. There are some templates that you can use as well, made by other people, and if they are suitable for you, you can just use them for yourself. What is convenient with this app that it is connected with Google Classroom, and you can at once build in this activity into Google Classroom. Okay, shall we move on? By the way, how to check this activity? It can be only for self-checking, or you can ask your students to take screenshot and send you in Messenger or Google Classroom or somewhere else. So this is a possibility for checking, and or they can share screen if you have not many of them, and they can share screen and show the result with the help of the gadgets. Well, we move on, and something that we should do next is Jamboard, something that you wanted to ask me about. You will work in groups, but before you work, you should do not join the Jamboard yet. I will show you how to work, what it is, and how to work with it. So let me share the tab with Jamboard. First of all, let me show you where to find it. It is possible to open or create Jamboard at once during Google Meet. You have the icon with tools, and you can create in Google Meet this Jamboard. But if not, you can also find it in Google Apps. Here, if you scroll down, you have at once here the icon of Jamboard, and every Jamboard that you create is saved automatically in your Google Drive. So, but let me come back to my board that I have already created for you. First of all, look here. In the very top of it, when I'm moving my mouse, yeah, we have the possibility to change, to switch over the next frame. So the second board, the third board, the fourth board, and we can use as many as we need for our learners. What is important when you start using this board, if you use this board only for demonstration something, okay, you shouldn't share the access with anybody else. But if you would like your learners to work with, you should change settings and here let them possibility to edit. Okay. Well, by the way, should I share? I will copy the link and at once share the link in our chat box. And so there is a possibility to choose the background. Also, you can clean, but don't do it, please, because I have created it. But this is a possibility to wipe totally everything on this board. Then you have the bar of tools. The first tool, you can, okay, I will switch it here to show you. You can draw something and you can choose any colors and you can choose even the thickness of the color. So in order to conceal something that you have done the last, you can use this. This is a possibility to wipe it. Adjust arrow to move objects. This is sticky note. You can type here anything and then change colors of it, save it, and it at once appears on your screen. Also, you can add some pictures at once from Google Pictures. For example, you just put down the word you need and choose any picture you would like to and add it to the board. At once it appears on your board. This is a great thing for your students, for your learners to create different posters online. I just like it a lot for my students. Next, also it is possible to use different shapes. If you click, you have different of them arrows like this. Also some field to type only text. Okay. I like to greet you anytime. And we have here a pointer. Pointer in order to pay learners attention to something. So I showed you the tool of bar, the bar tools. And now you will work in two teams. I again will split you into groups, will give you 5 minutes, and you should match the activities like multiple choice activity, matching activity, open answer, question answer activity, creative activities, or writing activities with the icons. You can do it in two ways, or using the arrow, you can move pictures, or using the first tool, you can just draw the line in order to match it. And frame 1 will be for group 1. Frame 2, you can switch it here, will be for group 2. Is it clear what to do? Perfect. Now I again split you into groups. You can discuss and give you 5 minutes. Well, it's not an easy task to understand now where is what, but it was entertaining. That is why I would like at least one representative from group to explain what software is possible for what. Can you? Please, group 1. Somebody who was at first team. Can you? No sound? Wow. I have that my dynamic works. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, anybody, can you from group one? Can you? No? Should I? I would like you to speak, but nevertheless, okay. Well, maybe group 2, I will switch over the next board. Maybe group 2 can tell something.
Okay, that's my group.
Irina, can you?
Yes. Well, about Mentimeter. Sorry, Menti. Let it be Menti. We can. Why don't we? Okay, sorry. Learning apps. Well, it's multiple choice and creative activities. About Google Docs, immediately we thought about writing activities and, of course, multiple choice, as we can see during your session. Jamboard, it's okay, also writing creativity because it's new for us. About Padlet, it's open answers and question or answers. Yes, it's easy. And Google Doc, Google Form, we only know as matching and question. Yes, that's maybe all.
Multiple choice also is possible with Google Forms because it's for creating tests, and we have this possibility as well. Okay, and as the summarizing of everything we learned today, not learned, maybe find out. I would like you to work again with Padlet, and you have 2 last questions. Okay. Come back to this one. 2 last question about reflection and one question about what activities are possible to do in Padlet. I'm much more interested in these 2 one. If we have not enough time to cope with this one, just do these 2 at first. I would like you to share your opinion about something that we have done today. First of all, the most interesting during the lesson or the session was, please write down what was the most interesting and what tools of those that I have suggested you during the session you will definitely use while teaching English. Well, we have 5 minutes up to the end of this lesson, and you have these 5 minutes in order to write your opinion. While you are writing, I will tell you a little bit about the activities possible to do in Padlet. As you see, you can create such columns with sharing ideas for your learners, or you can use many other things, many other possibilities, because you can use it for chronology, you can use it for just showing something. You can create, by the way, Padlet as well as Jamboard is not only possible for writing something. You can, before your lesson, you can create Jamboard beforehand with all necessary materials and links so that you should use during the lesson, you would like to use during the lesson, and without any difficulties use for your learners during the lesson, and it can be helpful, saving time, interactive as well. If we had more time, I would definitely show you the other possibilities of all these tools, but my aim was to show you these tools and to show how they work. I would like you to try these tools. Everything else you easily can find on the internet. Any tutorials are possible. You just write how to use, name the software, and you will definitely find tutorials made by other people in order to find out how to work with it. Well, I have the first answers here, and something that the most interesting interactive activities and possibility to practice. Frankly speaking, our methodology course is something that is based on, learning through doing, and every time when we learn something, we should practice. There's something. This is the aim, but which we always follow. Performance of very successful activities. Grace, you allowed us to tell our thought. Let us try any. Yeah, try definitely. If you need my presentation, I will share it with Vera Alexandrovna, and she will pass you. She will send you in any possible way, and you can use the links. I mean, the links of those apps that we practiced, or those that we didn't have time to practice, but I told you about them. So tools you will definitely use: Padlet, Mentimeter, Padlet. Okay, Jamboard. Great. So we are almost in the end. I had fun. You are a great audience. Thank you. You participated, you worked, you were active, and it helped me a lot to be interactive with you as well. Thank you. Also, it's for me. Hopefully, maybe some other day we will meet again. Thank you, Vera Alexandrovna, for managing and organizing all these things. Are not easy, but nevertheless, everything we coped with all the problems and fulfill all the tasks. Yeah, thank you very much. So time is up. Have a nice, peaceful day, and believe that everything will be Ukraine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was
Goodbye.
interesting. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.